Pokemon Masters, Birdkeeper Toby here, and welcome to the Paniola... Oh, excuse me 1 second. Glass of Moon Milk? No problem, sir. Have a good one. Welcome to the Paniola Ranch Saloon, where we serve the finest Moo Moo milk in the whole of the Alola region. We also have comedy nights.
And then I said, how'd you get them off the bus? You poke them off. Poke them off. Poke them off.
Boo, you suck. Hopefully the milk is better than the comedy. You know, a trainer came through here a little while ago with something I think you might be quite interested in, Pokemon Masters. Their Pokedex. I love the new Pokedex and how it shows all the evolutionary lines of Pokemon together on the same screen. Especially the evolutions, they look very cramped. We actually breed Eevee here on the Paniola Ranch. There's another Pokemon we breed here though that's become quite interesting recently. Miltank.
Miltank is the milk cow Pokemon, and it's feared all across Johto, and particularly in Goldenrod City, for its place as the destructive force of Whitney's team. This cow Pokemon supposedly produces about 5 gallons of milk a day, and can use a special move called Milk Drink to heal itself up.
So, what's got me interested in Miltank and its Pokedex entry all of a sudden? Well, it's because if you open it up in Sun and Moon, it shares a page with Tauros, which, as I said before, is normally completely reserved for evolutionary lines. The only exception to this are the Tapus, who obviously share a relationship through mythology, and Oranguru and Persimmon, who are what's known as counterpart Pokemon. Counterpart Pokemon are normally released in the same generation. Usually they are version exclusives of each other, such as Solrock and Lunatone, Zangoose and Seviper, or Oranguru and Persimmon. That wasn't the case with Tauros and Miltank. They seem to have adopted this role over time, so what's going on here? They do share a lot of similarities. They're both normal type mammalian Pokemon based off of a cow or bull, the same type of animal. They do have the same base stat total, and they are found in a lot of the same areas of the Pokemon world, but there is a key difference between the two. Tauros can exclusively only be male, and Miltank female, so maybe it's more of a Nidoran, Nidoking, Nidoqueen situation we got going on here. Of course, if that was the case, then surely Tauros would just be called Miltank male, or Miltank Tauros female. Maybe something else is going on here. In Generation 1, there were 2 Pokemon, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Now, of course, those Pokemon evolved from the baby Pokemon Tyrogue, who could also evolve into a Hitmontop. But back when only Generation 1 existed, those 2 Pokemon weren't related. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee were just counterpart Pokemon, kind of like how Miltank and Tauros are today. There was no Tyrogue because it wasn't released till Generation 2. That relationship was established later on. So could this be the direction that Pokemon's going to go in the future? In the next generation, could we see some kind of baby calf Pokemon that evolves into either Tauros or Miltank, dependent on its gender? It's not a new idea. Combee, Curlier, and Snorunt all do exactly the same thing. But then, what would I know? Maybe I've just been watching too many Pokemon theories. Enjoy yourself a glass of Moo Moo milk, and soar high, Pokemon Masters.
This is Ash Ketchum. You just watched a video by Birdkeeper Toby. That makes you a Pokemon Master!
A massive thank you to those of you who support me on Patreon every single month, and a special thank you to the big patrons of the month, Joey Powers and Elizabeth Collins. Thank you.